but will be fun. How's everybody doing on this fine evening? Hope to have a great match today. Coming up with Flashbangers versus Blaze today. As we get started here, we're gonna get to the lobby as they get up. So we'll be right back with you. We're back as we get started here. Getting Flashbangers Play. Starting map will be Aftermath. We'll go for slums, then cul-de-sac. Flashbangers banned USS Quest and Dino Desert, and Blaze has banned Rush Hour and Arctic. Flashbangers got coming tonight. Captain Bennett, followed alongside Carson, Ozone, Raz, DC, Ray, and Bub. Then on the Blaze side, got Captain Beluga. Followed along by Blade, Jackhart, Captain LB, Mobstar, Dr. Aqua, Spider, Zero, and Mad Outdoor. As we get ready tonight, we got 4 people in for Flashbangers. As of right now, we got Tennant, Carson, Raz, and DC. And on the player side, we got Duncan, Mobstar, Jackhart, and Beluga for their 5. As we're waiting for Flashbangers to get their 5th in. Go right in and look at our map here. We got Aftermath. Very great map created by Mr. Swamp Boogie. Very fun map. Very enclosed location of an OBJ for the first one. The warehouse OBJ. Still only got 4 in for Flashbangers. Before we get started here, we just want to take a nice look at this map. Got North Alley here, Middle Alley here. Got the wrestling arena here. Got South over here. Misty's Market. Exciting action tonight. from Blaze and Flashbangers. As we wait for the Flashbangers 5th to come in, we are going to break. How everybody's days going? Everything is running right on both ends. And we got our 5th in for Flashbangers. It will be Bub 14. As Aftermath will be our first map. As the team get ready, look back at this OBJ one more time. Very close, very dark, very a lot amount of corners hiding in. Very deep OBJ. Love a great way to look at how Blaze holds this, how Flashbangers are going to push it. If they're going to be aggressive to try to get more ground on the field, or play it really slow and try to get early picks, maybe catch Blaze being a little lurky. Only three ways into this OBJ. The main garage doors and that single door up front. They could come around from the back, get a good flank going. Maybe get them all collapsed into this one building, get them overwhelmed. It's going to be a great match tonight as we see battle it out for the last four playoffs. As we get started here. Should be able to pick up here. Bubby Darren going to the north. Brad didn't make up behind Bub now. Darren's gonna need Jack card over here. North. I don't know if Darren's gonna be expecting Jack there. Comes out for Mob. Doesn't connect. Will Darren see Jack Hart? Or will Jack Hart see Darren? Taking it super slow here. Isn't looking down. And Darren sees him. Darren gets him. 4v5 going in Flashbanger's way. I'll start taking some shots. Tag. Raz getting mobbed. Or Mob getting Raz. Up hearing mob, gonna try to wait for him to hit him.
Oh, dude, that was gay as hell, bro. What was that? Imagine being like that.
Talk coming with him. And a flashlight here is gonna be hard for them seeing Mad Outdoors here. Flash trying to cover Matt there. Aaron's got all the back to himself. They're basically giving a lot of range to the back players. The mob is getting annoyed up and being very aggressive here. Look at here and Darren. Taking some shots at Beluga, but doesn't getting mobbed.
I think he's directly behind the flank. There was one back right by the barrels behind the pallets.
Connecting.
Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo.
Aaron trying to bait.
Grenade.
Getting C4'd. Not see the other. Carson getting Beluga. Far. Aaron rotating. Carson's gonna get mad. Getting Carson. Good round by Blaze there. Very close though. If they would have synchronized their push there, they might have had a good chance coming in. As Tenet gets 1, Carson gets 2, Darren gets 1. Flashbanger. On Blaze side, Matt gets 1 kill. Duncan gets 2. Bob gets 2. Jack gets 0. Good round coming from Blaze there. Got picked off early, but stayed tucked on those last 4 guys, and that's what got them the round. The Flashbangers might have did a little bit different push there, or push together there, they would have had that round on Duncan. Better the next round. Same OBJ. So it's gonna see how Blaze is gonna push it, and Flashbangers gonna hold it compared to that last round. Will Flashbangers be aggressive again with Bub? Them out early, try to get early ground, maybe get a couple picks. Or will they tuck in like Blaze did? As we get started with the next round here, look over here at Blaze, Mobstar, Carson, Duncan, and Matt.
I'm gonna make some noise over here. Here, I'll take the flash. No, go 3. I know where 0's going.
Now push 1 in the south and then push 4 up the middle. Very aggressive here. Favor there, north. Here's you can hear all these footsteps, but not make the call. Still gonna get mobbed. Logan Jack Hart knows he's there. Jack Hart isn't. Jack Hart gets dragged. Carson gonna come cover Darren here. Does not connect. Jack Hart will get Carson being aggressive on the north. Last 3 are in. We're playing tuck now. Bub being in that position that Lugo was in last time. Could work out in his favor here since they're all coming through the back. Two are coming through the back and two are coming through the front. Duncan trying to get a line on the front. Brad getting Duncan. Nope. Mom's gonna try to come back and get Frag. Duncan. Logan and Jack are gonna push to the back trying to get behind them. Bennett and Raz and Bub are sitting tight. Matt's gonna wait for his chance to get set here. Deciding not to go through the back and to come up and meet Duncan in front. Gonna leave Bub holding towards the front. Could get in here and get a couple of smokes in here in the gap. Hard to get 10 out of here. I think boxes, you never know where he comes out of. Raz is watching that front. That blue is gonna make a slow peek. Second. Raz and Matt trading. Matt only being down there, doing a pick up. The 10's gonna. Jack not seeing Bennett. Bennett getting 3 there. One to one. Westbury had a really nice hold there. Had a couple come out go out early, being too aggressive, but it worked out in their favor. Got them to where they wanted to get a 1 pick. Leaving Tennant, Bub, and Carson, and maybe Bub and Darren on uplink. Cover it up. Raz. Got Tennant with 4 kills, Raz with 1, Carson with 2, Darren with 2. Bub with 1. And on the Blaze side, we got Matt with 2, Duncan with 2, Bobstar with 2, Lugo with none, Jack Hart with 2. As we get into the third round here, really close match. We're going to a new OBJ in the far north. It'll be a very good objective, very open objective to be pushing here. There's a lot of tuck spots to be watching for. Let's see if anybody's gonna play some C4s on these walls to kind of cover an angle here to where they don't have to push it. Where if they push, they can kill them with the C4. Will flashbangers be aggressive and try to get up there and get there quick? They'll get over the walls and try to get a couple of picks with some nades. If Blaze is gonna sit back and hold back again. Worked well for him first round. I'd like to see that again.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be over there with you.
Okay, I'm just trying to find a word.
Look, these are in the middle with 0.
Yeah. Not right away. I'm actually gonna shoot from back here. Nah, I'm just gonna shoot from back here over to there so they can back transfer back to that there.
Blue, but talking strategy to this team. Flashbangers do a 4-on-1 5-man push. Wow. Not gonna be playing in that warehouse where the last OBJ was. Middle looking in. Playing really tough. Waiting for him to come to him. Bub, are they gonna notice Matt being inside here? Like they're gonna know he's there. And then Bub's gonna get killed by Blue far back south. Not knowing where Matt is. Matt's gonna be aggressive here and push out. Duncan gonna get Carson in the middle. Bring it all up to Tenant south. Matt. 4-on-1, Blaze favor. Rotate here. Decide to go to the north. Duncan's gonna stay tight. Blaze deep north. A mob sitting fresh corner. A clacker on. That Jackheart sitting in the back, watching towards the south. Deciding to run C4 here. Fix their gun skills and use the flashes and aids to their advantage. But Tenant's gonna be able to sneak right up to the north here. Alright, look. Warehouse. No, Tenant. Got it. That comes out. Bob must have heard something. Don't get Tenant.
Yeah, it's a full magazine.
Blaze makes it. Very nice defense by Blaze. Only losing one there. Tenant getting still. Raz 1. Carson with 2. Karen with 2. Love with 2 on flashbanger. Got Matt with 3. Duncan with Mobster with 3. Beluga with 2. Jackheart with 2. Very good round for Blaze there. Flamespanger's coming to the 4th round on deep. Expecting to see a very compact defense here. Maybe even send 1 or 2 out like they did last time, but that didn't work out well for them. So will they decide to send those 2 out again? Or will they hold back and play tight? OBJ and try to get their picks when they come in? Or try to use a C4 as a utilization. Try to eliminate some of these alleyways where you don't have to watch them all the time. I can listen to footsteps. As we get started in the next round here, my sound up a little bit.
Let's wake up, BC. We always die first.
Watch changes.
I was gonna play very far back, wait for south, up north. They're gonna push up in the north, and that was person watching the middle towards the ring. Watch Beluga slip by. Gonna get Jack Hart in the fourth. With C4 going off, but then not connecting. Going out, but not connecting.
There's definitely one far left side for sure.
Oh, it's come out by Beluga. Went out by Carson, but not connecting. Carson gonna get Beluga. And Matt's gonna take Beluga's position. Aaron gonna get mobbed there in the warehouse. All up to Duncan and Matt. Hey, could get both of them. Back. Again. Darren trading with Matt. Duncan getting Darren and Darren getting Matt. Up to Duncan. More flashbangs above 10. Carson and Faz. Nobody watching the middle right now. Duncan gonna decide to come. Carson with a dunk. And he does. That's going to take the round. Not forward. Flashbangs we got. Tenant with 5. Raz with Carson with 4. Go. On Blaze's side, we got Matt with 3. Duncan with 4. Mob with 3. Go with 2. Jack Hart with 2. As we get started into the 5th round here, aftermath at the map, a great night of those. Last week regulars for playoff start. I believe flashbangers are in it. Not. Going to another new OBJ up southwest. And a lot of cover here. Multiple fine cap spots here. A lot of smoke here. Could be a cap coming out from flashbanger. Very possible. As we get started into another round here.
I have one more.
Round
Yeah,
5 going.
Yeah,
Great match so far. Love watching everybody play. Flashbangers decided to do a 3-on-2 on 1-on-1. Nade getting Bub, or Nade getting Matt from Bub. What a long nade. Darren being crossed here, could see Jacker crossing. Jackhart's gonna get Matt here. Flash does not connect.
Hurry. For sure.
Having problems
Don't
rezzing.
grab the knife. I don't have mine either. Right in here, under my body.
Oh. Who's getting Dare in there? Matt's still down. Jackhart not being able to find his Duncan gonna get Carson there in the middle, or in the north. Oh, getting Raz, and then Bub gonna get the reap bag off of Raz. Matt's still down in the south. Two good call outs here. 2-on-2. 2-on-2 here. Got Duncan, middle warehouse. Mob Star looking at objectives. Duncan gonna get Tenet here. So, all up to Bub. Bub's gonna throw some util out here. Both gonna Mob Star gonna rotate over to the south. Here. Duncan gonna get Bub there in the middle. Blaze is gonna take it. Round 5. Get 2. Flashbangers. Minute at 5. Raz with 1. Carson with 4. Darren with 5. And Bub with 2. Match him. Duncan with 7. Mobstar with 3. Beluga with 4. And Jackhart with 2. As we get started into the 6th round here. It's been a great match so far. I love coming out here and being able to cast all these fellow onwarded. As the Honored Custom Map League want to join, we will have another season coming to as we get started into another great round of Onward here. But Flashbangers have to say. Not do a 5-man through the middle. And it's gonna pick up a Luga in the middle. Duncan not gonna see Tenet in the corner.
What the fuck?
Well, Darren's gonna get Jackhart here. Darren flanking. Darren down. Who's call out Matt at?
I got 2.
I'll let the Matt and Mobstar versus Raz and Bub. Bub's about to come in contact with Matt here. Bub, Matt. All up to Mobstar. We're gonna rob his team loot. What action? Out, see if we can get a pick here. Grab his head. Does. Back.
There's for sure one more.
Yeah, I thought there was another one.
Flashbanger's taking that round 3-3. Been a great match so far. Tenet 7, Raz with Carson with 4, Darren with 6, Bob with 4. Then on Blaze side we got Matt with 5, Duncan with 7, Mobdog with 4, Google with 4, and Backhart with 2. As we go into round 7 here. Been a great match so far. Got a great OBJ for the 7th round. Very good one to be able to defend, and very good one to be able to push here. Get a good amount of smoke on this, and it's very capable. Great match so far by these two. Flashbanger's gonna swap up what they've been being super quick, picked off early. They're gonna slow down and try to get their picks and see if they'll push up. So will they be aggressive again and somehow power through the north or the south or the middle, getting into the OBJ and getting that cap here? Or will Blaze stay tucked again, pick the players off one by one?
You can't go in that way.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a smoke.
I do.
I won't be able to make it to where I can see. I'll have to see the left side. I won't be able to see the right side.
I think last side's the corner side early, you guys said the east side.
Last time they pushed us.
Still gonna come out. Middle again. God, get Bub. Very pushed up here. Carson not seeing him either. Flashbanger's not seeing Matt, who's up so far up here, catching him off guard. I don't think Tenet knows there either. Aaron taking it close to the south. Warehouse thinking. And watching the south. Start moving around, trying to get some picks in the far back. Hooked in. Gonna try to crawl up and see. Gonna find Duncan instead.
One's on me.
Force gonna come out. Not gonna connect with anybody. shots here. Round on him. Brad's gonna get Beluga being up here. That being smoked out. They could cross here. Not but Mobstar trying to but it's not going. Go to center. Matt didn't not see Matt. Did Raz see where Matt died from? Didn't died from. Well, Matt see Raz. Raz sees. Now we get Raz there. 4K. Jack Hart getting Aaron in the north. Blaze takes it. 4-6. We get swapping over here. Tennant with 8. Raz with 3. Carson with 4. Aaron with 6. Bubble 4. Going over to Blaze. We got Matt with 9. Duncan with 7. Mobstar with 4. Beluga with 4. And Jack Hart with 3. As we got out around 7, Blaze brought it back there. Played very aggressive with Matt in the middle. Matt getting a 4K there. Really helped out Blaze. Getting a 3K there. Excuse me. Raz getting 1. As we get swapped over to the next map. Swapped over to Slums. One of Beluga's maps. So ought to be a good one. Right back.
Whoa.
And we are back. Going into some aftermath was 1-5 days, 4-3. Go into slums here. Be a great map too. At the south of okay. Very great map here. A lot of buildings you can get in, a lot of angles you can get shot from. How will flashbangers hold this, and how will Blaze put it? Be a great map. This is oh, access. Hello, medic. Hello, Jordan. Hello, Philip. Have y'all? As we get started here, what they got on for us? Place Luke with a nice early line, getting tenant.
There's one garage behind the covered car, like behind the
Fucking gonna get bugged.
Did a little auto body shot.
Nice thing. Punch.
One less than.
That's down to 3 already.
One went left side.
Aaron pushed up in the west here, southwest here. Guys pushed up. Carson holding on OBJ here. Bob's gonna try to go for a west shut down by. No. Do we get trying to get a pick off this Carson? That's not speak. Taking it slow. Guys in this garage now. Carson taking shots at Beluga. Beluga crosses it west. The same line that trying. Pod sneak, somebody might be there. Carson getting Duncan. A slow crawl through the west here. Can't see him. Boss doesn't flow through. Got plenty of time to crawl all the way through. Guys deciding to go back up the second story here. They're getting to there. Fine. All up the blah. One situation. Boss still deciding to go very slow. Could work out in his favor. Carson has rotated to sit on top of OBJ. Aaron's still deciding to sit west. Ozzy Raz rotating around. Rotating back to OBJ. Oh. Aggressive here and push out with a flash, but nothing there. Wasn't unrotated off that. Aaron gonna see Bob though. One to go. Darren getting a 3K. Raz getting one and Carson. Ashburn side, and then Day's side. Beluga getting one. Dunking one, and Blah getting one. Great map so far. A lot of good action going today. Both these teams are trying their hardest to win this round. Fight, very last minute. How Blaze plays this. If they're going to be aggressive like Darren was in the far west, or if they're going to play really tough here. Not risk losing a body off a start from that early line. As we get started in round 2. Days on the defense line, Flashbangers on the attack. Flashbangers getting west spawn, they're gonna be aggressive here in the west. Like Matt's gonna be pushing up into the west now. the YouTube is out, it's not going to connect with anything. Car's going to go to the line stairs. Duncan. Aaron and Bub pushed up in the west now. Going into Matt here soon.
One person fucking crossed from left to right, so they spawn left side.
Fucking shots on the Carson here. Tag. Carson's gonna try to recross, but Duncan's gonna punish him for it. Not even Darren. Gonna be able to get the revive on him. Carson, will he see Matt? No, any. 43 here. He's down to 3 here. I'm gonna get Bub. Yeah, 3 on 3. That's coming out from Darren on the Bub. Not connecting. Bob.
Back right, I believe.
Gonna try to. Not far enough. Mobstar watching the OBJ, Blah sitting in the garage. Beluga pushed up in there. I'm gonna take the shots there in here. Letting Raz, you know, still here. I think he's gonna go to the west here. Deciding to rip it out. Wrap it all the way around, but Baloo waiting on it. As we get Baloo on the refrag. Aussies Raz shot Baloo from target Darren. One here. On Mobstar versus Raz. Out to the smoke of Law. Good round by Blaze there. Go with 2. Coming from Blaze. Got Beluga with 2. Duncan with and Blah with 4. On flashbangs we got Darren with 3. Raz with 3. Carson up with great match so far. Loving to watch these battle it out. Going to a new objective here. Still in the south. Objective's more towards the middle now. As started
I used to be able to go back and forth.
we get up in the west. Guys bring your centrally out to the far west to try to contest them. Or will they stay tight?
Just that open.
Aaron and Carson going aggressive here. Not seeing Aaron here. In the little windows on this bitch here. Watching a nice line. Mobstar here. Does. Goes to Duncan, Blot, Matt,
Enemy
Bub,
east area.
Carson, Raz, Ed, Matt. Not gonna connect. Darren on the flank. Hit Duncan. Fog him. Up here. I'm gonna get killed by Darren flanking. All up to Matt. Did Matt here where Darren killed him from. Matt did. On one here, up down in this garage. He's gonna, looks like he's gonna try to come fine watching the people. Matt rotate the other way around. Grenade there. What a grenade. Killed by Carson with that grenade. Last Mayor's taking round 3. Blaze. Got Beluga with 2. Duncan with Matt with 1 and Blah with 5. On Flashbangers we got Darren with 6. Raz with 3. Carson with 2 and Bub with 2. Just going in the fourth round. Sorry, my quick maths are slow today. Like my head. As we get started on an objective, swapping sides. Love to see what Blaze does with it. They play tight again, or would they aggressive and try to push to the E, like Darren did. Big exciting to see. As we get started into the next round here.
Where the back objective was, of course, against us.
Our deciding is get aggressive here. Sticking Beluga on Darren's route here. Beluga's gonna hold it long and go try to get him to the center. Bub's gonna be aggressive here. Gonna get Carson here. Brad's gonna get
I hit blood. I don't know if I got him blood or not.
One four here. Will Bub see Mobstar? Bub. Situation here. Ash barrier's down to 3. Guys in this. Tagged by his teammate Tenet. I need to go all the way to the up in the south. Here. Watch this. Raz and Darren now. Not get Matt. So far out. Got my mob star. All up to Darren now. Trying to stay still. Up. Darren to come to them. Work out for him. Gonna get Duncan. I'll tag right on to it.
Yeah, 3 piece.
Start getting it there. Got from Blaze, we got Beluga with 3, Duncan with 4, Mobstar with 3, Matt with 1, and Blah with 5. Dash Barons, we got Darren with 7, Raz with 4, Carson with 2, up with. As we get into round 5 here. But Dash Barons, new OBJ in the west. Southwest OBJ. Very concealed spot, very hard to attack. There should be easy Flashbangers to hold here. If Blaze can break open their tap on them or pick them all off. as we get started in the next round.
So you play the first one right here,
He's getting the east spawn on touch. Half the map right here. Bears decided to send Darren out again. The hunt. To play this upper garage. Duncan's already crossed. Upstart blind. Matt are gonna stick to the south. South stopping, getting lines, try to get a couple fixes. They're gonna get Beluga now. I heard their shots. Of course, we're playing this little jump room. Either side, not gonna connect. Close to the north. You're gonna see Duncan cross there. Mob. Aggressive there. We'll try to get Law with a nade. Does not connect. They're still taking tucks up there. Blah being aggressive now. Dunker. Up here. Guys watching this here.
Last one, there's one at the southeast corner of the objective.
Guys gotta get Blah. Still holding this line from here. Matt and Duncan, Darren, Kenneth, Bob, and Raz. Hey, counting Raz.
You're good.
And Bob. Wait, it's up there. Gonna rotate out.
Do a terrible nade.
Oh, you threw that?
Yeah, that was me.
A Raz
thought
counting
we got
Bob.
lucky as hell.
Taking it slow in the not here. Yeah. Aggressive. Duncan's gonna get him. He's going one here. Duncan comes out here, he's not gonna be able to see Raz, and Raz is gonna get him.
Shot.
On the box. Coming in with Blaze Beluga with 3 kills. Duncan with 5. Mobstar with 3. Matt with 1. And Blau with 6. On Flashbanger side, Tenet with 1. Karen with 8. Raz with 5. Carson with 3. And Bubble. Going into 6th round. Good map so far. Love this playstyle. It's been a very bulk-sided map. It's hard. Good to see if somebody could pull up martial art round. Oh. Blaze is gonna be able to hold us down pretty well. If Flashbangers can attack the Blaze deep, get them picked off early enough to where they can get a push going in, stretch them and try to get a cap or pick them all off. Started fast and same spawn for Flashbangers. Starting in the they're gonna be super aggressive in the middle here. Logging Carson. Went down him though. He's gonna be able to be rezzed here. That being aggressive into the garage. Gonna go. Raz is gonna be fast. Flashbangers are up 5 minutes. Got the blob, but not gonna connect. I'm coming from Tenet now. They're gonna be aggressive coming up to that garage now. Spot in the very open out here. Very easy.
To your left, look to your left.
You look to your left.
He's still up.
That is on somebody. Stop. Up with Darren now. Off this roof. I'll be able to see somebody though. And Darren pushed in. Darren's gonna get Duncan here.
Got him. Kill one.
I'm starting blah, last one's left. Left on Darren. Darren gonna get Mobstar here. All up to Blah.
Alright, that's
Very
it.
capital OBJ here.
Go and smoke. Good in.
Blah gonna get Darren's gonna get the refrag on the Blah. Flashbanger's gonna win it 4-2 on the map. Beluga with 3 kills for Blaze, Beluga with 3, Duncan with 5, Mobstar with 3, Matt with 1, and Blah with 7. Flashbangers, we got Tenet with 1, Darren with 12, Raz with 6, and Carson with 3, and Bub with 3. Been a great map. Flashbangers win it 4-2, bringing it back on a Marsoc round there in the end. As we get swapped over to the next map, we're going to take a small break. Right back. They decide on it will be a third map because each one. As we get moved to cul-de-sac, be a very house-to-house combat. Everybody starts to get in. Let's take a look at this map. Very open, I don't know how to say it. Very hideable map. But you can also be shot through almost every wall here. Any of these wood walls you can be shot through. Almost everything here is penetrable. Very good map here. Be fun to watch. Maybe seeing somebody crossing the room to shoot through a wall and kill somebody is gonna be a great watch. As we look at this OBJ in the northeast. As we wait for them to get ready, this looks nice, beautiful map. Most all these houses you can second floor on this run up here, down over here. This house and watch out the second floor. To the backyard back there. Go around and come into the house. If you backyard, I don't think come into this house and come out the side. Around and go into this house. Very house to house here. Very lot of spots to hide, a lot of spots to get shot from. Very covered map. Couple of smokes you get you across the map. Brake tip started here. Right as I said, hey, get started. Go swap outs for any team.
I'm assuming, are you going to go first floor or second floor on Brown?
Blaze spawning in the southwest. What choose to do? A 3 split. I'm gonna go up to the northwest to run into Raz Carson here. Flashbangers they up to fight around here every day. Raz into a wall. Don't think Blue noticed he killed him though. Hang up on this step up here. I'll be able to see Matt here in a few minutes. Could see Beluga here. And Blah, you could get Beluga and Blah here. Beluga's gonna see Darren first. On 3, Baze's favor. Hear that audio. I was gonna get Mobstar from afar. That's all up to Matt. That but does not connect. On 3. Here's footsteps. Matt decided to rotate here. I believe if Lieutenant wanted to, he could come all the way in behind Carson here. To his house. Never notice it. Come through the garage and go straight for Cap. Bub sees him. Carson's doing different map. No. Get a wow. Blaze winning that round. Oh, no, Flashbangers winning that round. Beluga get 2 for Blaze and Flashbangers getting 1, Darren getting 1, Carson getting 1, and the Bub getting 2. Great round for Flashbangers there. Lost a couple early, but held on to it, stayed tucked, and waited for them to come to them. They made crucial mistakes of footsteps and being too aggressive. As we get started into the second round here, Blaze is on defense, and Flashbangers are attacking this time. Flashbangers got southwest spawn. They're gonna have to travel the whole map to get there. What Blaze decides to do. To be aggressive, they're gonna play tight like Flashbangers did.
How far away?
No. Oh, you did.
They're downing Matt with a
Are you restful or no?
They threw it from a long way. I don't know. I don't see him.
It's gonna be able to confirm that body if he looks for it. And it confirming the body and getting Duncan there. I could get a long line here.
Watching that east alley leading to objective.
Up here. Mobs are coming over J and Beluga being very pushed up when he's on the flank. But will he see anybody? Guys are still in the shots at Blah. Blah getting Blah. Darren getting Beluga in the middle. All up to Mobstar now. Darren gets Mob to the middle house. Flashbangers taking round 2. That's into the third round. That second round, Beluga with 2 on Blaze, and then for Flashbangers, Tenet with 3, Darren with 3, Carson with Love with 2. As we go into the third round, I expect Flashbangers to play tight like they did last time. Maybe push out Darren. Got a new OBJ here. Gonna be on the fountain area, or middle area, middle of the road. Very coverish, very easy to cap on if you get close to it, but it's gonna be hard getting close to it. Maybe a bunch of smokes on one of the streets covering one house, maybe. Be a fun one to see them attack, see Blaze attack from. See how Flashbangers are gonna hold it. As we get started into round 3 here. Blaze getting the north on. Have to travel a good ways to get down here to this OBJ. Like Raz gonna go play in this blue house. Early nades come out, but not gonna connect. Duncan gonna get early line here. Could see Tenet in the middle. Tenet decided to play on OBJ, playing in the grass. Bob's gonna get Matt from the middle house. Bob's gonna be pushed up on Bob now. They hurry where he's from, but Blah pushed to the same door. Carson getting mobbed. Lugo gonna get a refrag on Carson there. Four. Not gonna connect.
Helicopter by the pool.
Bob gonna get Blah from the window.
We'll have it. I'll just see 40.
It'll be all up to Beluga. Darren gets Beluga. Darren's gonna be on the flank now. Duncan's in middle house and last one up. Duncan could get Bub here and pick up Blah. They're being very aggressive. We're gonna go on and complete the flank and keep going. Well, Duncan, remember Darren's on the flank. Duncan's gonna go for the try to go for the revive on Blah. Duncan's gonna get bubbed, but then it pushes up west. Flashbanger's taking the third round. Lugo picking up 3 kills. Lugo at 3, Duncan with 1 on Blaze. Then we got Flashbangers with Tenet with 4, Aaron with 4, Carson with 3, and Bub with 4. Been a great round so far. Blaze is having a hard map here, trying to get these picks on these flashbangers, and the flashbangers finding these early picks on Blaze, putting them down, men. Cover OBJ. Let's see how Blaze holds this and what they swap up to try to make a difference in the map. As a look back, Blaze has won Aftermath 4-3. Flashbangers took map 2 thumbs 4-2. We're now on the third map, saying cul-de-sac, and Flashbangers are up 3-0. As we get started in the fourth round here. Flashbangers are gonna get the same spawn as Blaze did and get that northeast spawn. See what they decide to do, if they're gonna play fast and try to get fast up in position, or if they will play slow and try to get them picked off while they're trying to get to their position in the middle. I'm gonna decide just to stay in the spawn house. Beluga's decided to do what Darren did and push up the west side. None of them deciding to go into the far west, deciding to play middle. Matt playing the middle house, gonna try to get some picks from this window. Might could get Raz here. Is gonna get Raz there. Beluga's gonna get Tenet from the west. Aaron's gonna get Beluga on the refrag. Hub's gonna get Blah. Duncan's gonna get Darren. 3-on-2 here for Flashbangers and Blaze. Blaze favor. That's gonna take some shots at Carson. Does not connect. Hub's gonna try to get a line on Matt. Will Matt be able to get another pick from this window? Trying to look for picking house, but Mobstar's doing a good job at staying in his first floor, staying tight to his window. Back at OBJ. Take some more shots at Carson and Bub. Filling his position. Carson just taking some pre-fire shots into some walls, trying to get some picks here. Nothing connecting. I'm just not figuring out that it's just them two. 45 seconds on the clock. They're gonna do a rotation in the west, northwest was gonna try to stick to the middle a little bit and try to see if he can get Matt here. Matt decided to look to the pick. Duncan gonna get Carson on the cross. All up to Bub now. Up now. Bub's already up too close to the helicopter where Matt couldn't see. Can't let the fuck Bub do. Bub seeing Matt, he's gonna take some shots at him. Matt gonna get Bub trying to peek in the door. Blaze takes that round, takes round 4. Blaze Bluga with 4, Duncan with 3, and Matt with 2. For Flashbangers, we got Tennant with 4, Darren with 5, Carson with 3, and Bub with 5. As we go into the West OBJ. I think very capable, a lot of spots you can cap from on this one. Gonna be a fun one to watch. Fun one to watch Flashbangers defend. Fun one to watch Blaze try to attack here. Could be a very hard one for Blaze to attack if they get pushed out into the center. Short break while they are getting. As we get started into the 5th round, we are back. As we watch Flashbangers come out for the 5th round and see what they are going to do to defend the OBJ. Will they push out people in the middle? Will they push their whole team in the middle to try to get picks? Blaze getting the south spawn. They're going to do a 4-1 split. Flashbangers going to be very aggressive on this east side. North side. Darren all the way to the north. Carson gonna play super aggressive in the middle. And Bob gonna sit in the middle. Sit and watch OBJ. As No Zone. No Zone has come in now for Raz. Come in for Raz. Blaze is down 1 already. I believe Aaron. Still getting some shots took at him. As mob pushes up into the map, pushes onto this little island back here. Carson gonna get a mob. Duncan's still in their spawn house. Matt gonna get Carson here. Gonna take some shots at Bubs. 4-on-3 here for Flashbangers and Blaze. Blaze are at 3, Flashbangers at 4. On this house, gonna try to get a line on no zone. Or tenant here. Oh, there's one house. They're gonna get Matt there. All up to Duncan. Broad day. Trying to get ticks. Broad day still in their spawn house. Duncan in the spawn house. Law's trying to get some picks on the west fallback house. Duncan finally gonna rotate out of the house. Got lines on him though. Shots taken at him. He's gonna survive it. Well, now knows where no zone is. Well, he's gonna try to pick up no zone here. No zone gonna get blah though. Pushing out onto the porch. Duncan heard the shots though. He's gonna push up in the little house trying to get an angle on no zone. Duncan gonna get no zone. Versus Bubs and Darren Clark. Darren is on the flank. He's just taking some shots into the house. I don't think he the brick though. And it's gonna get Duncan.
Got him.
Wall. That's gonna be all for tonight. Flashbangers taking it 4-1 as Blaze gets Blugo with 4, Duncan with 4, Mob with 0, Matt Outdoors with 3, and Blaz with 0. Kenneth with 6, Darren with 6, Carson with 4, Bub with 5, Ozone with 1. That'll be all tonight. It has been a great night tonight. These two teams have fought well tonight. It's been a great cast. I loved casting it. I loved being here. I'm glad to see come and cast their final match of the season. And I wish everybody to have a great rest of your night. Come watch me again. I'm going to try to pick up some of these playoff matches maybe. And we'll see you later. Peace.